I do.
How old are you?
18.
Why do you support Trump? Taking away. Linktree
What?
necessary? Yeah, by the way, I'm not making any money off of you clicking the link tree. It's just like a place where all my links are, like TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, like easy for people to find so there's not so many links. So it is necessary. Or you can just go on TikTok, type in the same username, Jeremias R8297, Jeremias 8297 on TikTok, and you'll be able to find the live stream. But that's more work. Anyways, take it away. Why do you support Trump?
All right, so I got a couple of things. So I live in a one of the highest crime rate cities in America, Memphis, Tennessee. Uh, since Donald Trump has been in office in October, with him and Pete Hegseth and Bill Lee, our governor, they said the National Guard. Since then, our crime rate is down 49%. Yep. And then I support what he does at the border. And then I don't support some things too, but I support what he's done with Kash Patel. I think Kash Patel is very good. I think Kash Patel he's arrested. I think it's 8 of SBI most wanted people um, since he's been in office, which is only 2 years. And then Joe Biden's administration, his FBI director only arrested, I think it's 4 in 4 years. So I mean, and then our national crime rate is down like 18%. So I'm mostly on safety stuff.
Okay, well, the National Guard didn't make it safer. I'm sorry to tell you that.
They did though.
The National Guard can't arrest anyone.
But if so, like I don't mean to interrupt you. If you want to keep going, that's fine. But do you care if I answer?
Go ahead.
Okay, so let me ask you, if you were on the street and you were about to go rob somebody and you saw somebody with can I say that?
Yeah, you can say whatever you want, just not any drugs, like the F drug, or
Oh,
slurs. But you can say
can I
rape,
say gun?
gun. Yeah, you can say gun.
Okay, so if you see a guy with an assault rifle, then you're not gonna go rob somebody.
What?
All right, so if you're going in a store to rob somebody and you see the National Guard on the street with an assault rifle, you're not gonna go in and rob that place.
If that National Guard can't do anything, yes. Oh,
They
for me
can.
personally, what can they do? Shoot and kill you?
They can
Sure.
detain
If they
you.
want to, detaining is different from arresting. Anyone can
They
detain. It's called citizen's arrest, by the way.
they detain and wait for the police. That's literally their job.
Okay, a citizen can do that. It's called
Okay.
citizen's
Also,
arrest.
also,
Address
also
that
Donald
point.
Trump. What?
Address that point. Any citizen can do that. So what's the difference? They have pretty much the same authority as a citizen in order, like in terms of arrest, like a citizen arrest. They can't. They can detain you, but they can't arrest you. They can't process you. They can't put
Yeah,
you in a
but
jail cell.
they're at
It's
the
illegal.
airport. They're walking in the city streets. They're everywhere, which is deterring crime.
And one of them died, I believe, because they were in a place they weren't supposed to be. Remember?
Place you're supposed to be. We should be able to go anywhere. It's a free country.
No, a National Guard member died. I believe earlier this year or late last year in
They weren't
DC. She
there
was
last
shot.
year.
No, then it was earlier. I don't remember when it was, but a National Guard member. It was a woman. I don't remember her name. There was
This
two
guy
of
says
them.
it's in D.C.
Yes, there was two of them that were shot in DC. One of them died. I
I'm
believe
not
the other
talking
one
about
survived.
D.C.
The National Guard was sent to DC,
I said
and
I'm not talking.
we're talking about the National Guard.
I'm talking about Memphis.
I don't care about Memphis. I don't live in Memphis. I don't care about your anecdotes. We're talking about experiences, and
Well,
I can talk about Memphis.
my brother was shot in pew pew in Memphis.
Well, I'm
And
sorry to hear that.
okay,
That shouldn't have happened. But the reason was not because of Donald Trump or Joe Biden. The reason was because of gun violence. And who wants to continue gun violence? Republicans. Who wants to implement gun restrictions? Democrats.
so you're telling me Republicans want gun violence to happen,
Yes, because they don't want to act.
but they are sending the National
How?
Guard to. They're sending the National Guard
No,
to.
gun violence. Sending the National Guard
It
does
deters
nothing
gun
for
violence.
It does nothing for gun violence in the long
So
term
why?
or the short term.
So why is the crime rate in Memphis down 49%
Crime
since
rate
the
has been
National
down.
Guard?
Crime rate has been down all over the country for the last 3 years.
But it's gone down specifically since the National Guard 49%. It doesn't
That's not
just
true.
drop that much. It doesn't.
Less than
What?
40. I believe 39%. You're 10% off.
No, it's 49.
It's 39 or 49. What's your source? It's 49.
Uh,
39 or
WMC
40.
what?
What's your source?
It's a WMC Action News 5. It was reported through the police, city of Memphis. I think it's actually I think it's 40. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I said 40.
Yeah, that's what I said. 40.
You said 48.
I know, and I said I just corrected myself and said you're right.
Actually, I could be wrong. Um, no way we were both wrong. Hold on. When was this written?
It should be written soon.
2024.
Donald Trump said something crazy, which I do not believe in at all. But
In 2025, it was down 28%.
but
That's according to actionnews.com.
well, did you
And
search
then
up since National
I see
Guard?
the whitehouse.gov says 43%.
Yo,
So
Ivan, get on here.
I can grant you I can grant you in the 40s. I'll grant you that because I
Okay.
said 40, you said 49. The White House is saying 43.
Yeah.
Some
Don't
sources
trust
are
the White
saying
House.
30. Don't trust Trump. Good.
No, I
Okay,
trust
but
Trump.
so
With security, I do.
don't
With
trust
other things,
the
I
White
do.
House
With
means don't trust the Trump White House.
I trust Kash Patel 100%.
Kash Patel, the one that's abusing funds to send his girlfriend to concerts. That Kash
Where's
Patel?
where's the? Oh wait, how is he abusing funds? What funds?
Yeah, using funds, things that are paid by the taxpayers, to send his girlfriend
Such
to
as what?
concerts.
His plane?
Private, yeah, not, private jet, yes.
You know
That
why?
is that's specifically used for work.
It has it no. He has to be flown on a private jet no matter where he goes. Search it up.
It's not true. He can go in cars. What? Are you like saying he has never been in
If
a
he
car?
travels on a plane, he has to go on a private jet. It's a fact. Search it
Sure,
up.
but okay, I'm not disagreeing there, but he sent his girlfriend in the plane for specifically for a concert,
For
not
safety
work related,
reasons.
not work related.
Safety.
Again, it's safety reasons, but it isn't anything about work related. On top of that, the Atlantic posted many many articles about Kash Patel. What are you talking about?
The
Kash Patel
Atlantic.
is suing the Atlantic because of all the articles that they've posted. They're
Okay, and
absolutely
the
flaming this guy.
Okay, he's suing somebody
Name
for
one accomplishment Kash Patel has done.
they have his FBI
Sure.
that's under him. I've already stated it. Maybe you weren't listening, but they've arrested 8 people on the FBI most wanted since he's been in office or whatever he's in. He's been in his position since 2024.
Okay. And you're saying he played a role in this? What roles did he play?
Absolutely, he helped facilitate it.
How so?
Okay, so if he's arrested 8, so why in the Joe Biden
He
administration?
himself arrested 8?
Come on, you know what I mean. You don't gotta nitpick.
Continue.
Joe Biden's administration, his FBI director only arrested 4 in 4 years. Kash Patel's FBI has arrested 8 in 2 years.
Okay. Let's see.
Including a I can't say that word. Unalived.
What's your source of the day? Just curious. I'm not saying you're lying. Just saying.
I mean, you're not gonna trust the FBI source, but the FBI. I think there's a couple other ones. I can look them up if you want me to, but
like AP News, Reuters, like anything like that. Because what I'm seeing doesn't. Yeah, give me a source for that claim.
all right, hold up. I gotta go look it up, so I can't.
No worries. You guys hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe if you haven't already. Probably gonna end up on YouTube after the fact, right? Posted. So what's up? Leave a comment down below if you're watching this as a regular VOD. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's just regurgitating propaganda. So true. Can we have some W's in the chat for Jules for the Rockstar, bro? You're not Parker. Yeah, I'm not white. So. I hope. I'm also not blonde. Is he blonde or does he have brown hair? I don't know. I don't look like Parker. I would assume I'm not Parker, or else I would look like Parker, and I would sound like Parker, but I'm not Parker. Um, bro, like the only sources that I'm seeing that like I'm seeing say that he's arrested uh 3 out of the most wanted list, the top 10 most wanted list, and 2 out of the most wanted fraudsters. Right? So you're wrong on that. Now let's check on Biden, because I'm assuming you're wrong about Biden too. Who was Biden's FBI director?
I got 8.
According to who?
ms.gov.
What's the title? You have to remember the title.
Kash Patel is padding stats. Truly what it is.
Kash Patel what?
Kash Patel is padding the stats. It's ms.now. It's not ms.gov.
Is padding the what?
It literally says Kash Patel is padding stats. It's
Padding
it,
stats, bro. What? MS Now is saying that he's arrested for.
It's 8.
Is it MS Now exclusive? FBI insiders say Kash Patel is quote padding the stats.
Yeah.
Is it that one?
Yeah.
You're saying this one says 8?
It does. Yeah.
Let's see. Did you watch the video? I'm not watching 11 minutes of this. I'm not watching 11 minutes of it. If you want to point to like a specific timeline within the video, feel free to do so. But I'm not watching 11 minutes of it.
I have another source if you want that one instead. It's not a video.
Sure, what's the source?
12 News. FBI adds 3 of FBI most wanted arrested after already arresting 7.
Wouldn't that be 10?
I'm just citing a source. You can look it up and see. I mean, he's also said it in debriefs, that House debriefs.
Trump has said he's ended 8 wars. That's not true. CBS12.com, that one?
I think so, yeah.
Let's take a look at it. FBI adds 3 FBI adds 3 suspects to 10 most wanted list after arrested under 7. So they added 3 after arresting 7.
Yeah, arresting 7. So.
I like I said, I would tend to agree with you, but that's including is that including the most wanted list and the most wanted fraudsters list, or is it just the most wanted like what's it called, the most wanted fugitives? Like, is it just the top 10 most wanted fugitives?
I think it's the fraudsters. I know he's arrested. I think he arrested a guy when he was in for the Olympics. They arrested a guy on the fraud list. And then they arrested one here in America. So I know they've at least arrested 2 on the fraud list. But my point is that
your source doesn't even like say, only the title. Your source doesn't say how many he's arrested.
Yo, Riot Guy Craig, come on stream, man. Let's talk, man. Man, they be flaming.
Your source doesn't say how many is arrested. I just want to point that out there.
But it did.
The title does.
Okay.
But the title says FBI adds 3 suspects to 10 most wanted lists after 7 arrested under Trump admin. And then it says, FBI Director Kash Patel announced 3 new suspects have been added to the agency's 10 most wanted fugitive list, making the latest update to one of the Bureau's most high-profile crime-fighting programs. An internal FBI video obtained by Burbit News, marking the 76th anniversary of the 10 most wanted program. Blah, blah, blah. I'm here outside, blah, blah, blah. I just wanted to know that we just added 3 new fugitives to the list. Authorities say that he was added to the list for his alleged role in the 2014 kidnapping, torture, murder, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't say that he's arrested 7, just the title does.
I mean, I have a source, but you're not gonna like it. Kash Patel literally posted on his Twitter.
Like I said, Trump has said he's ended 8 wars. Does that mean it's true? No, it doesn't.
But Kash Patel has also got the information from his own FBI. So you're saying the whole FBI is corrupt?
Under Kash Patel, yes.
Then why is our crime rate down 18%?
Because it's been down. Like I said, it's been down. It's been on a trend downwards. But let's just say this was true. Let's just fact check how many were under Biden.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Let's see.
What do you think about Trump's foster care acts and his bills that are passed about foster care? As somebody who was adopted from foster care, that's one of the reasons I support Donald Trump.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to like for your claim. I didn't find a source either. Like the only source that you provided, I just had the title in the name.
Okay, but what is your
It's coming from like a title, and I also searched up how many were arrested under what's his name, under Christopher A. Wray, and no source is actually telling me the specific number. I would just the Google AI, but I would have to look at like the DOJ. I would have to look at like the actual statistics and determine like how many that they arrested that were top 10.
They don't.
It's like the first source that comes up when I search that up, it says FBI and law enforcement arrest nearly 6,000 violent criminals this summer. That's only in reference to 2022. If like, hey, let's see.
I just support the security they give us, and I feel a lot safer in Memphis now.
You would be safer under a Harrison admin.
I would not.
Yes, you would.
She would not brought the National Guard to Memphis.
Again, the National Guard cannot arrest anyone. The National Guard has no authority. They can detain people.
They also deter crime.
Citizens can do a citizen arrest.
They deter crime. They've stopped so many. They've stopped shootings in Memphis. They've stopped fights in Memphis.
Okay, that's the police, and that's their job.
No, but they have more help because of the National Guard. The National Guard
they can't help because they can't arrest.
But they can pull their weapon.
Okay. So you want a weapon to be pulled?
If somebody else has a weapon, yes, I want
in fights. You said fights, like
and I also
fighting.
Before that I said.
But one of your examples were fighting. You want weapons to be pulled during a fight where there is no weapons.
If it depends how serious it gets.
That is very smart. Very, very smart.
You're not letting me talk. You're interrupting.
You're just a smart guy, man.
Well, you're interrupting me, so I can't really respond if you interrupt.
Also, it's a violation of the Constitution. Just want to point that out there.
What is a violation of the Constitution?
Sending the National Guard to Illinois.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, I thought you were pro law and order. But
when
pro
did I
law
say
and order until it applies to Trump.
What are you talking about?
So you're anti law and order?
Are you anti crime rates going down?
I'm pro gun restrictions, pro crime rates going down, and pro law and order. Are you pro law and order?
But guess what? Crime rate.
Just a yes or no. Are you pro law and order?
It depends.
It depends on Trump, maybe 34-count felon, adjudicated rapist, violating the Constitution. Is that what it depends on? Your daddy Trump?
He's not my daddy.
He is.
My daddy actually passed away in the military.
Sorry to hear that.
Exactly.
Your father fought for the Constitution that Donald Trump... Your father fought and died for the Constitution that Donald Trump is now destroying.
He didn't die under Donald Trump. He died
under... I never said he died under Donald Trump. I don't know when your father passed away.
Yes, because I was in foster care.
I'm saying he died for the Constitution that Donald Trump is now destroying.
Based
does
on
that-
what? How is he destroying the Constitution?
Violating the 10th Amendment by sending the National Guard to Illinois, violating the First Amendment, Second Amendment, Fourth Amendment, Fifth Amendment, Sixth Amendment, 14th Amendment, like I said, the 10th, possibly the 22nd, 23rd, and 25th Amendment, the Appropriations Clause, the Take Care Clause, the Declare War Clause, the Taxation Clause. Should I go on? The first article, the second article? Should I go on?
I can't speak because you continue to speak.
Well, you asked me a question.
Okay.
He also called for the termination of all rules, regulations, and articles, even those found in the Constitution. Need I go on?
If I could speak,
that was a very dumb question, Jacob.
If I could speak, that'd be great.
You may go ahead.
And insulting is not very civil.
Cry about it. Go ahead.
No, exactly. You
voted for a president that called for the execution
I did not
of six sitting Democrats. Well, you support a president that called for the execution of 6 sitting Democrats. So cry about it if I call you stupid. Address what I said. You asked me how we violated the Constitution that your father died and fought for. I told you how. Address it. Stop being a snow.
Why did he die? Why did my dad die in the first place?
Because he was fighting for your country and fighting to defend the Constitution of your country. He had an oath to uphold.
Who sent him there?
I don't know when your father was sent abroad. What? You tell me.
Let's just continue.
Do you expect me to know that? What? Like, it's not funny, but you expect me to know that?
Let's just continue.
Who sent him? The U.S. government? Like, are you asking which president? I don't know. Bush, Obama, Biden, Trump in his first term. You tell me. Let's continue by you addressing the violations of the Constitution, which, by the way, the Constitution is the supreme law of the land. So if you say you care about crime, you shouldn't support Donald Trump because he's violating the supreme law of the land.
What? Like, I don't understand. You're just rambling.
You're dumb. All right, man.
That's not very.
Said you shouldn't vote for Trump if you care about crime because Donald Trump is violating the supreme law of the land.
How about Hunter Biden?
What about Hunter?
Hunter Biden also. Wait, can I talk?
Hunter Biden wasn't the president, and he didn't violate the Constitution. Are you gonna say Hunter Biden did drugs? Sure, that's great. He would still be a better president than Donald Trump.
Oh, that's a lie. He did.
Hunter Biden would be a better president.
He did what you just said in the White House.
Okay, at least he didn't rape a woman. At least he didn't sexually
exploit
exploit little girls.
Of rape?
He was held liable of forcibly penetrating aging girl's vagina with his fingers.
But was he convicted of rape?
Criminally convicted, no.
Okay, exactly. And so it doesn't matter.
He was held liable. A jury found him to be responsible. A jury found. Okay. So you're saying because do you believe that Epstein and Maxwell acted alone?
No.
Okay. Has anyone else in America but Jeffrey Epstein
and
Ghislaine Maxwell?
The Epstein files?
Has anyone else but Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell been?
Who had the same access?
Can you answer hold on. Has anyone else but Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell been arrested or convicted?
No.
Okay, so you're saying people can not be convicted and not be arrested, but still be responsible for crimes. Thank you for your concession. I'll continue. Donald Trump was held to be responsible for the rape of E. Jean Carroll by a civil court. So 18 of his peers.
We could talk about the Epstein files. Did Barack Obama and Joe Biden have the same access to the Epstein files?
The DOJ did not have access. No, the DOJ did not have access to releasing the files, not to the public.
Why?
Because, or at least Biden did. I'm not sure about Obama specifically.
So why didn't Joe Biden?
At least Biden's Merrick Garland didn't have full, complete access to release them to the public because of active investigations into Ghislaine Maxwell. But the files that they did have access to, they released, i.e., the flight logs. Now, do I wish that after 2024, when they were unclassified, do I wish Merrick Garland did release the files? Absolutely, I do. But the difference is Biden didn't dip his toe into the DOJ. Trump is merging the DOJ with his admin. Biden didn't do that. That's the difference. So if you want to put some blame on Merrick Garland, whatever. But what I'll say is if Harris had won the presidency and there was a law forcing her to release the Epstein files,
was not.
She wouldn't have violated 4 federal laws to protect these videos and not release them.
She was not.
She
So
wasn't what?
why didn't the Biden administration do it?
Because Merrick Garland worked his DOJ, I believe, separately from Joe Biden. Yes? Comprende? On second point is going to be the DOJ
can I answer?
had the
can I also,
classified files until 2024.
there's still an active, we've released everything we could.
No, that's not true.
It is true.
The Epstein Files Transparency Act, signed by Ro Khanna, sponsored by Ro Khanna, and co-sponsored by Thomas Massie, a Republican and Democrat, that almost unanimously passed in the House, forces the Trump admin and the Trump DOJ.
Thomas Massie is a great Republican.
That's great. Donald Trump's primarity amount.
I know, it's horrible. That was horrible.
Because Thomas Massie puts rape victims before Donald Trump and before pedophiles.
And that's wonderful. Thomas Massie should do that. I don't support everything Donald Trump. I believe in public education. Donald Trump does not.
Wow. Yeah, we can tell. We know Donald Trump doesn't believe in public
exactly,
education.
but so
that's
does
why
my
he
government.
said he likes the uneducated. You're proving that right. No wonder he likes.
So do you think people are more educated because they go to college?
Yep.
Because of a piece of paper?
No, because of what they learn in college.
So a plumber, if a person in college came and was a plumber, the person in college be smarter about plumbing?
If they had prior knowledge about plumbing, they would know more about plumbing going into the job. Yes, that's how it works.
No. As somebody who works in road construction, who has architects...
Road construction isn't plumbing, by the way.
Okay, whatever. As somebody
I don't know why you mentioned plumbing if you were going to say, as someone who works in road construction.
It's not
actually,
how I talk.
I've worked in road construction, but I was actually talking about plumbing. I'm just fucking with you. But the point is here, are you saying...
I'm making a point.
Hold on, I have a question.
Make my point for me?
I have a question. Are you saying if someone has experience prior to starting a job, that experience is useless?
Okay, well, I've talked to Dean about this, actually. Me and Dean
care that you talk to Dean. Why do I care?
Because y'all support the same thing, right?
Okay.
Okay, well...
Why do I care that you talk to him, though?
Because y'all disagree on this.
Oh, okay. And why do I care that I disagree with Dean?
Why you get so defensive?
We've went from A, crime rates, B, the rape of Eugene Carroll, C, the Epstein files, and D, now whatever this is, talking or D, plumbing, then roads, now Dean Withers. This is the 7th point in the last 20 minutes that we've talked about. So yes.
Yes, I go on.
Plus, I don't know who Dean Withers is. Can you continue with the point?
You said what?
I don't know who Dean Withers is. Continue with the point
you 100% do.
No, I don't.
Why are we bringing up Dean?
Yeah, who's Dean? Dean Roy? Is it the 14-year-old running for governor of Vermont? That Dean Roy? Who are you talking about?
Is that for real? That's kind of cool. Good for him.
Okay, continue with your point about how college is a scam, you Charlie Kirk 2.0.
Oh, I never said college was a scam.
What's the point?
Certain things in college are a scam.
Yeah, like Trump University, I agree.
You're literally just trolling. You're not making any points. You're trolling.
I've literally made so many points. The point that Donald Trump raped Eugene Carroll, and you moved on to the Epstein files.
But he hasn't been convicted of it, so it doesn't matter.
And then I had you concede by saying that people cannot be convicted by still...
Nobody would concede over here.
You literally said people don't have to be convicted to be responsible for a crime. A jury of his peers found him to be responsible of... Okay, so are you? So then you are saying Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein acted alone, yes?
I haven't read the entire Epstein files.
So when I asked you the question, did Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein act alone? You said no. Do you still believe that, or are you going? He left.